everyone, Black Knight here. Now before this video starts, I just want to let all of you know that my merch store finally has a launch date and it will be available for all of you to purchase my merch from my store. I have decided to launch my merch store by the end of this month, which is the 30th of November, which is the perfect time for the holiday season for you to get my merch as a Christmas gift for someone who enjoys my channel, who enjoys the stuff that I do, or you want to get it for yourself as a little Christmas gift, then my merch store is here. On my merch store, you can get some shirts, you can get a mouse pad, you can get a pillow with my face on it, you can get a mug, and a lot more that will be releasing later on. Right now, at this very moment, my website is fully up and available for you to sign up for the mailing list to be notified on when the website is finally up and running. Also, I do have a discount code for you to use at checkout, which is BKG24 to help you get 5% off of your purchase. That is BKG24 for 5% off of items. Anyways, that's all I have to say, and now let us get on with today's video. Hello everybody, my name is Black Knight, and welcome back to a brand new video, ladies and gentlemen, where today's video is going to be a little bit simple. I don't know how much edits I'm going to be doing, but this one's going to be a simple video. So for today's video, I thought it would be fun to take a look at every single game I own on my Nintendo Switch. I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time now, actually. I really haven't gotten the chance to get around into actually making this video since, I've been working on other stuff, with a new video, which, by the way, the new video came out today. Well, not today, like, it came out recently, so if you want to go check it out, links in the description below already. I have this up there. But yeah, I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time, but haven't had the chance to actually do it, but now I am finally gonna be doing this video. Finally. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's look at some of the games that I own. So I'm going to be going into this, looking at every game that I own in alphabetical order. So yeah, it should be fun, I hope. Anyways, let's start off with the first game that I'm looking at the moment, which is Amanda the Adventure. So I did purchase this game at one point, but I have not played it yet. I'm saving it for a reason, I mean, I'm just saying, if you want to see this game appear on the channel, I think you know exactly what to do. Like, if you really want to see me play this, Amanda the Adventurer, on the channel, then, well, you know exactly what to do. Okay, I'm looking at you, okay? You know exactly what to do, with Amanda the Adventurer. I'm just saying, it's there, if you really want to, see me do it, then I will. Next game that I have on my list is Animal Crossing New Horizons. So if some of you, haven't seen me play this game for quite some time, I did the series, I think about 2 years ago actually, or 1 year ago, where, I was on my island, taking care of some stuff, getting some residents, and I somewhat have been going back into this game. I, checked on it recently. I think it was about 2 weeks ago I checked on it. I was, getting some bells, checking on the residents, looking at some of the events, that has been happening in games. So yeah, I have been slowly getting back into this game, but not entirely. And I have not even, touched this game for a video. I don't even know if I'm actually going to be doing a video on it again. Like, it, there's some things that you can do in this game, but I'm not sure if they're, fully qualified to be in a video. So yeah, Animal Crossing, it is still right here on my Nintendo Switch, slowly getting back into it. And if you're curious, my island is doing okay. There were some of the residents, that were trying to leave and go off and do their own thing, but I'm like, no, I think it should stay. So yeah, everything on, on my island, it's still good. Next game that I have on my Switch is Disney Speedstorm. So I have done a video on this game in the past, but to those of you who has never seen this game before, so imagine Mario Kart, but with Disney characters, okay? When this game came out, I fell in love with it, at first sight. The game, it looked really amazing. The songs that they have in this game, the soundtracks that they have, they are really good. I absolutely love them. If you have not listen to the soundtracks that they have for this game, I recommend you pause this video right now, check out, Disney Speedstorm's, like songs and just listen to it. But with the game, it's really fun. Like, I really do enjoy Disney Speedstorm. I have also occasionally, hop on it, and including with this new season, I know that for this particular season of Disney Speedstorm, I do know that is actually The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I have not checked on it. Well, I have, but I don't know when the season will end. Like, if we're still gonna get The Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, yeah, I don't know if it's still going on, but yeah, I've been doing really good at the game. I have been playing some of the other game modes on here, and I haven't gone up against other players yet. So, but yeah, Disney Speedstorm I absolutely love. Next game that I have on my list is Fall Guys. So, have not touched this particular version of Fall Guys for quite some time. However, I did do a video in the past where I made my own course, and I don't know how many people actually checked it out, because there's no way for to actually see of how many people, played the level. But literally, Fall Guys is one of the very first videos I ever did on. Well, not the very first videos, but one of the games that I have never done a video on, but finally did a video when I did my level course. But, I may play Fall Guys again, if I decided to hop back into it and say hey, I want to do a Fall Guys video. But yeah, Fall Guys still on here, have not touched it, may play it again at some point, but just don't know when, Which, by the way, if you guys do want to go check out the level I build for a video, then yeah, it should also be somewhere up there as well. Next game on my Nintendo Switch is the game that I have been playing a lot recently, but not the regular game mode, Fortnite. Yes, Fortnite. I also got Fortnite on my Switch as well, and I would occasionally play regular, Fortnite, but mostly as you can tell, Fortnite Festival. And when I'm usually playing on the Switch version, I actually do use, occasionally, I do use these. These are the Hori Pro controllers. I've been occasionally using these, but yeah, if you have not seen these before, these are full-on Pro controllers that you can actually use on your Nintendo Switch. I do remember getting those on my birthday at one point, well, a few days, a few weeks after my birthday. I got those from my brother. But yeah, Fortnite is on my Nintendo Switch. I also do play Fortnite Festival on that too. I'm just addicted to Fortnite Festival, okay? Shut up. But anyways, Fortnite is on here. Next game on my Nintendo Switch is a game that unfortunately got discontinued, got removed it from the store, but I was lucky enough to actually get it before the announcements that they were going to be shutting down its services. And that game is Fuser. So, in case if any of you don't know what Fuser is, well, I'm pretty sure some of you haven't seen this game for quite some time. So, imagine, well, first of all, this game was created by Harmonix, the same people that were bought by Fortnite and made Fortnite Festival happen. So, with the game Fuser, you can basically, take any parts of a song and then remix it and make it into a full-on freestyle kind of music, where you can change the tempo, change the speed, add certain songs, the drums, the bass, basically your own DJ, you're a DJ at a full-on concert making songs on there, which is pretty it's pretty fun. I have played it, I've messed around with some songs, some of the lyrics and all that. Maybe I might do a video on it at some point. I just don't know when. I don't know how funny it will be, but just a random video of me just playing Fuser. But yeah, more a remix where you could remix songs and make them into something. Yeah, I'll do a video at some point, if I decided. Next game that I have on my Nintendo Switch, which was actually the first game I've played on my Switch, which was Jump Force. So, in case if you didn't know, I actually got my Nintendo Switch from my brother, because he lives down in New Orleans, and he actually sent me my Nintendo Switch for my 23rd birthday. And in the Switch, it came with this particular game, which was Jump Force, the Deluxe version. And it's pretty okay, pretty, full-on anime fighting style type of game. I still have the game, in my collection, but the case was not in there. The case was not in there, so I literally just kept it inside of this. And I just hit the microphone, but this right here, this is my little Nintendo Switch cartridge case right here, where you can see all the physical copies that I own right here. I got this row filled, this row also filled, and this one is now fully starting with kicking things off with Breath of the Wild. So yeah, it's in there. But Jump Force is one of those games where I rarely occasionally jump into when, you know, I decided, hey, I want to play Jump Force. You know, I would take a cartridge out, put it in there, and play just for a couple minutes or so. And yeah, I don't usually play it a lot, but when I do, you know, I hop into it. And I think the reason why I don't, you know, hop on it that much is because that there are some anime on there that I do not fully know. There's some that I know on there, like Dragon Ball Z, My Hero Academia, Yu-Gi-Oh, and some other animes on here that I don't know, including Death Note, which I did not realize, you know, I did not realize that Death Note was actually on here until one of the cutscenes, you know, showed it up. But yeah, Jump Force is on my Nintendo Switch. Haven't played it in a while, but it's on there. Next game that I have on here, which is my all-time favorite game for to play on here, Just Dance. So I got two of the most recent Just Dance. Well, not the recent one that just came out. I have Just Dance 2023 on here and 2024 on here. And honestly, like, Just Dance, it is my all-time favorite game. Like, I absolutely love playing Just Dance. And for when I say, like, I'm a huge fan, hold on just a sec. Now, for when I say I am a huge Just Dance fan, I mean it. What you're looking at is every single Just Dance game I own, even the spin-off version of Michael Jackson The Experience. Everything on here is full on Just Dance, and I started playing Just Dance when the fourth game came out, actually, which was this one right here, Just Dance 4. I do remember getting this at one point. It was on my birthday, and I actually had to rush back to my old house for to actually get my Xbox 360 Connect to actually play this, and one of the games is almost starting to fall out. I started with the Michael Jackson game at first, and then literally started off with the actual series itself, starting at number 4 and stopping at 2019, because in case if any of you didn't know, they actually stopped in making the Just Dance games for the old gen consoles, and including for the Nintendo Wii version. Like, the Just Dance 2020, Just Dance 2020 was the final game that they made for the Nintendo Wii, and I do not have that version, although they do have it on the Switch version, which, by the way, 3 of the games that I actually missed, well, 2 actually, 2 of the games that I actually missed it was actually 2020 and 2021. So I may get those games at some points, but yeah, this is just goes to show of how much of a huge Just Dance fan I am. And literally one of the first Just Dance games I ever got for my Nintendo Switch was the 2022 edition. And then the other 2 I have, which is the 2023 edition and 2024 edition. The next one, well, obviously Just Dance 2025. That's the next one I'm going to be getting. Anyways, we got 2 of the Just Dance games on here. Next game on here is Lego City Undercover. So, Lego City Undercover used to be a game on the Wii U, and they actually brought the game over from there to here. And I haven't played this game for quite some time now. Yeah, I haven't played this game for quite some time. I believe the points that I'm in the game is where the city buildings, like one of the buildings actually takes off as like a full-on rocket, and then Chase McCain's wife or ex-wife, I believe? Ex-wife or wife? I think ex-wife, but yeah, the wife, she's in the rocket, take off to the space, and Chase McCain has to go rescue her. I believe that is the point where I am in. But yeah, Lego City Undercover, you know, it's a cool game. I like it. You know, it reminds me a lot of GTA, but in Lego, like Lego GTA. Like, this is probably the only game where we're gonna get like, hey, you know, Lego GTA in a Lego game. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. Except the only one thing that I don't like is, well, not the game in general, but when the game crashes on me. So when I'm playing the game would occasionally crash on me for no reason whatsoever. I don't know if anyone else is having the same issue as I am when playing this game, when the game fully crashes on you for no reason, and you would have to, you know, restart like the game in order to continue where you left off. But I'm not sure if it's please, if you own this game, if you own Lego City Undercover and it actually does crash on you, please let me know. Like, I can't be the only one who's dealing with, you know, Lego City Undercover crashing for no reason whatsoever. Next Lego game that I own is my all-time favorite franchise, as you can see in the background, Lego Harry Potter Collection. For this particular game, I have completed already. And when I say completed, I mean fully completed. Like, I already completed like 100% the game from like the first years 1 through 4 and the last one 5 through 7. Like, I already got everything like 100%, like studs, all the gold bricks, the red bricks. I've already like 100% completed. And this, you know, I also have this game on my Xbox as well. Like, I literally soon found out that I have lots of versions, and yes, I'm going to be using that. I have lots of versions of the Lego Harry Potter games, and I believe I posted a picture about this on my Twitter page. Here it is, right here. If it's not here, then you just see me pointing at nothing. But if it is here, then literally what you're looking at is every version of Lego Harry Potter video game that I own. I started with the DS version, or actually, I think I started with the Wii version of Lego Harry Potter, but no, I think I started with the DS version. But yeah, like, the Lego Harry Potter games, I absolutely love. Except the last one that they did, which is Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. That wasn't really much my favorite game. Like, it's pretty decent, but not much my favorite. The first game I absolutely loved. Like, literally, they're retelling the story of Lego Harry Potter, like, well, just Harry Potter in general, in Lego form. So the first game is one I absolutely love. Second game, quite alright, but not my favorite. But yeah, I've already completed this version and the Xbox version, so I am literally fully clear, you know. Next game that I have on my list is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So I do obviously remember playing this for a video back then. One of the first videos I ever done on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and surprisingly enough, back then I have never fully played Mario Kart back in the day. The only time that I ever actually played it was on the Nintendo DS, and I didn't have the game for the DS back then. I, well, obviously had a DS, but not this particular game in general. And I think my brother, he had this game back in the day, and also at one point, I played this in middle school. So me and some friends of mine, we were in middle school at one point. He showed me his Nintendo DS, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you actually got one. And so we actually went all the way far back from like the school, because in the middle school that I was, you know, where I was at, the field was very big. Like, you can fully walk everywhere. There were students who were playing like soccer, a lot of like students chilling out, and then we were the only ones who were all the way back into the end of the field, where there's like a huge like fence that was there. We were hanging out underneath the tree. We were playing Mario Kart. Well, I think I was as well. And then sure enough, a security guard, or I wouldn't say security guard, more like a police officer that was just walking by. Well, no, just as like security guard, because like every school that I went to, they obviously, you know, had security guards. So there was one walking all the way towards us, and you know, he told us for to go to like where the buildings were at. So yeah, those were the only times that I ever played Mario Kart, and now I finally got it. I finally got Mario Kart. Some of the courses, or not courses, some of the tracks, I have struggles with them. I have struggles with them, especially Rainbow Road. Oh my gosh, that track. Oh boy, if you ever decided to play Mario Kart, you know, if it's your very first time playing Mario Kart, stay away from Rainbow Road, because that track is hell. Okay, that track is full on hell. You would instantly fall off, and sure enough, you would end up tossing your Joy-Cons or your controller across the room or in the TV. Like, yeah, just stay away from Rainbow Road. Next game that is on my Nintendo Switch, which is a game that I haven't played on the channel for quite some time, which is It's very scary, but it's Minecraft. It is Minecraft. So I have played this version on the Switch just recently. Like just recently today, I was playing this on my in the kitchen. I was playing this game in the kitchen. I was, doing some stuff in my world. I was actually building a tree. I was doing some little things here and there. But yeah, I have Minecraft on my Nintendo Switch. And a lot of people say that the Switch version, of Minecraft isn't fully as good as they thought it would be, since there's some performance issues with the game, like some parts of the game not loading in, some parts of the game where the sound doesn't come in at certain points. But I like it. Some people have their opinions on the Minecraft version, on the Switch version of Minecraft. Some of them have their opinions. I have my opinions, and I honestly gotta say that this version, it's pretty decent. I like it, even though I haven't done a single video on Minecraft, for quite some time. But yeah, I like it. It's pretty decent, and plus it's on the Switch, so meaning I can just literally pick it up and take it anywhere, Anyways, Minecraft on my Nintendo Switch. And if you're actually thinking about asking me on when I'm going to be doing a Minecraft video again, just so you know, I am thinking about doing another one, but I just don't know when I'm going to start filming it, or even ideas for for a Minecraft video. But I know what's gonna happen. Just give me next year for to do it. Next game that I have on my Nintendo Switch is the new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So this game, it's hard. It is hard, but I still play it. Okay, there are parts of the game where I am not able to actually get to. The points that I'm actually in. Actually, you know what? Let me play it. Let me actually play it, because, I might as well get some gameplay in this video to show you what level I am dealing with at this moment. So while we're on the topic of new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, let's talk about the game case for a sec. So on here, you can see that it's pretty usual, a usual, design case. But if you look right here, Peggy 3. If that does not make sense to you, then look at the back. Look at this. Look at the back. Huh? So, for my copy, I actually got the European version of New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. So, yeah, this is my European copy. And you can tell that it's European because with the... Let's take Just Dance, for example. So, with the side is this, with the names right here. But if you look at this... Yeah, it's very different. So you can tell that I got the European version just by looking at this. But I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Like, it still works on my Nintendo Switch, basically just a classic, just a classic one, If that didn't make any sense to you, then I am so sorry. But yeah, I got the European version. It works perfectly on here, versus the regular Super Mario game. But yeah, let me show you of what level I am on at the moment. And... oh boy, I have been struggling to continue on with this game. Like, I haven't gone past any of certain points. Well, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. Let me just show you where I am. So this is where I am at the moment. I am at the Frosted Glaciers number 4. And, oh boy, I have had struggles with this level. I, quitted a few times. I stopped it right here. So yeah, let me just, a quick little gameplay. Let me show you exactly what I've been dealing with. So let me just get this. And it's also a little bit weird for me because I'm not playing with sound at the moment. Ooh, okay, there we go. All right, go. All right, boing. There we go. And whoop. There we go. And boing. Oh gosh, and this is the part where I hate right here. These little platform things right here. Oh. Ooh, okay, there we go. Alright, just watch this. Watch out for the flying squirrels. I think those are flying squirrels. And boing. Oh, yep. Okay, this is where I get struggle. This is where I start to struggle. Right here. So get this. Alright, go down. Alright, watch out. And then boing. Okay. Watch out for the flying squirrels. And boing. Come on. Go. Stop it. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Pick it up. 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 Why are you bouncing, Mario? Oh god, I messed myself up. No. Okay. Here we go. Just right here. Boing. Boing. There we go. Finally got it. Finally got it. And then over here. Woo! Just collect some of these coins. And get. Ooh, I almost let that go. I almost let that go. Bounce. Bounce. What are you doing? Bounce. There you go. Oh, one of the platforms just fall off. And boing, right there. Boing, boing. Yeah. There we go. Oh no. What? Stop it. What are you doing? No. Come on. Just bounce right here. There we go. There we go. And get this. Oh gosh. This one is the one I hate right here. But unfortunately I made it. I made it. And this part right here, oh gosh, this is the one I hate. This is the one I hate right here. Ooh, you see, I can never get past this point. I can never get past this point. No matter how many times I have played at that level, it still upsets me. But yeah, I would occasionally hop on here and play it and try my best to get to a certain level. But yeah, that's New Super Mario Deluxe for you. Next game that I have on my Nintendo Switch is Nintendo Switch Sports. So I have done videos on this in the past. I've done the first one, which is me playing every single game on here, which that video took a very long time to basically edit and get it uploaded. And then the next video that I did after that was basically the golf update, when the golf game, came out as a full-on update to the Nintendo Switch. And then the most recent one that we got, which was basically the basketball version, which, if you're curious as to how that video, turned it out, if you're curious on how that video turned it out, then the video's up here as well. But yeah, Nintendo Switch Sports, haven't really gone into playing this game again. I may play it at some point, well, not for a video, but just on my spare time. But the only game that I'm very good on here is basically bowling. Like, I'm good at bowling on here. Well, not like a pro, but just like, casual player in bowling. But yeah, Nintendo Switch Sports, got it. And Nintendo, hi. For your next update, if you decided to add a new sport to Nintendo Switch Sports, I beg you, for the love of God, for everybody's sake, including mine, please add baseball to it, okay? I would love to see baseball on Nintendo Switch Sports, okay? Nintendo, make it happen, okay? You were able to get Sora from Kingdom Hearts on to Smash Ultimate, okay? If you were able to do that, then please add baseball to Nintendo Switch Sports, okay? If not, then I will throw out every single Nintendo console that I own, which is the Nintendo Switch and the Wii, right there. You can't see it in the background, but it's right there. Next game that I got just recently is Overcooked Special Edition. So I saw this game, tiny bit, I seen this game just a tiny bit. It's basically a fast-paced, cooking game where you have to make like a certain meal and then get it served on time. And at first when I saw this game, I'm like, oh, okay, this is a cute game, a nice little simple game. I thought I would purchase it and play, and at first I thought it was going to be like, simple, but it's not. Like, you literally have to switch certain characters. You have to switch to another character while dicing onions or dicing tomatoes, and then another character where you have to clean the pot, clean the dishes and get it served. Yeah, I thought it was going to be simple, but it turns out it's not. Well, I mean, it is simple when you got 2 players, but with me, yeah, it's not that easy. It is not that easy. I mean, it'll be easier when you have another player with you, but with single player, it's hard. It is hard, but yeah, it's a nice little game, a nice little fast-paced, little game. But I don't know when I'm gonna play it, but it's just on there, Next game, the next 4 games actually are full-on Pokemon games. I have Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Pokemon Home, Pokemon Scarlet, and Pokemon Sword. So yeah, I got Diamond right here. I did complete, this game, but I am still trying my best for to catch a bunch of Pokemon. Okay, there's some Pokemons that I've already caught, but some Pokemons that I'm still trying to get. You know, I'm trying to go underground, mining some stuff. Definitely not like Minecraft. Trying to go for some fields that has some Pokemon that I have not captured. I would occasionally hop back into this game and trying to catch some Pokemons and trying to get, you know, my Pokemons to obviously level up. But yeah, this one is very different. Well, I wouldn't say different because obviously Pokemon Brilliant Diamond is, you know, obviously a remastered version of the Pokemon Diamond back in the day on the Nintendo DS, which I have also not played that version or any of the Pokemon games on the Nintendo DS because I really didn't, you know, I really didn't think about getting any Pokemon games on my Nintendo DS. And by the way, if you're curious as to what version of the DS I got, well, what I used to have is actually a Nintendo DSi XL, and it was a bronze, but unfortunately I lost it. I have no idea where it's at. I think my parents still have it, but if they do, I don't know if I'm gonna find it, but you know, if it's gone, then it's gone. You know, I may just get another Nintendo DS, which I am working on that at some points. But yeah, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, very different from the Diamond, or not Diamond, very different from the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Scarlet that I have played. But yeah, Brilliant Diamond, I have occasionally played it trying to catch some Pokemons, but yeah, very different. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say different because I'm pretty sure some of you have played the Diamond back in the day. I have not, so, but yeah, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Next game I got, well, I'm pretty sure this isn't, you know, really much of a game. It is Pokemon Home. So, in case if any of you don't know what Pokemon Home is, well, I'm pretty sure some of you have, you know, do know of what Pokemon Home is. But to those of you that don't know, who has never played a Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch, basically, Pokemon Home is a way for to transfer some Pokemon to other different games. Like, for example, I have been using Pokemon Home for to transfer some Pokemons on from Sword to Scarlet, and also some from Pokemon Sword to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. But yeah, Pokemon Home is a way for to transfer some Pokemons to certain games. There is a membership where I think you can, you know, do unlimited transfers or something. I haven't really, you know, purchased that since, you know, I would transfer some Pokemons to certain games. So yeah, if you're curious on how to transfer some Pokemons to certain games, then Pokemon Home is the way to do it. And also, if you do have Pokemon Go, you can also transfer from there to on here as well. So I also done it in a few past where I transfer some Pokemons from Pokemon Go to some of the, on Pokemon Home. So yeah, if you really want to transfer, you know, transfer some things, then it is on here. Next game that I have got with Pokemon is a game that I have not finished. I know, crazy, right? It's a game that I have not finished. Pokemon Scarlet. So I haven't fully touched this game. I haven't done videos on it for quite some time. The last video that I did is where I went up against the grass gym leader. I completely forgot the name, but the grass gym leader is what I've gone up against in the last video that I did. Well, not like the last video, but like the video that I did a few months back. I think it was this year that I went up with the grass gym leader. But Pokemon Scarlet, I love it. Okay, if it doesn't seem like I enjoy it, but really I do. Like, it's very different from Pokemon Sword because through most of the time I played it Pokemon Sword a lot, and with Scarlet, you know, it is very different. Like, you can actually control the camera to where you're in a Pokemon battle, and then some more brand new versions of Pokemons. Well, not like new versions, but like new Pokemon that is into the world, and like new areas to explore, and just a lot of new things on Pokemon Scarlet that I have not fully got it back into, but I may get back into Pokemon Scarlet at some point. I just don't know when I'll get back with a brand new video on Pokemon Scarlet, but it's gonna happen. You know, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna bring this series back. I'm gonna bring Pokemon back onto the channel, even if it kills me. And speaking of Pokemon Sword, check this out. Pokemon Sword. Wow. So when I tell you, okay, when I tell you that I have spent the most time playing Pokemon Sword, I mean it. I have played so much on Pokemon Sword. I have a lots of Pokemon on here. I have spent most of my time literally putting this game in on my Switch and just playing the heck out of it. And in fact, I can even show you, hold on, I can even show you the amounts of hours that I have played Sword. Oh, here it is. 115 hours of Pokemon Sword. You can tell of how much I absolutely love the Pokemon Sword, because Pokemon Sword was one of the very first proper Pokemon games that I have ever played. I played some of them in the past, but some of them weren't mine. Let me explain. So back in the day, my brother, he had like this mini version of the Game Boy Advance. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called Game Boy Mini. And he had a Pokemon game on there. And he didn't know that I actually played it. He didn't know that I did not, well, I did play some of his Pokemon games, but he did not know. So, brother, if you are watching this video, which I am not sure if you actually are, but if you are, then I'm sorry. I've played with your Game Boy Mini back in the day with some Pokemon games, and, well, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I played it, but yeah, Pokemon Sword was one of the very first proper Pokemon games that I have ever got. And you can tell that I've played this game a lot. Well, obviously with the series that I did, the Pokemon Sword series, which turned out very successful on the channel, and I've played it also on my spare time. But yeah, Pokemon Sword, one of the very first games I have ever got, well, for my Switch. Well, not one of the very first games, but like one of the Pokemon games that I officially got. Next game that I have on my Switch is Splatoon 3. So Splatoon 3 is one of the very first games, well, not one of the very first games, but Splatoon is those games that I finally managed to play, because in case if some of you didn't know, I actually did a Splatoon 3 video back then when they did like the free event where the game was like free for one day, and I've played it for a video, and then sure enough, at one point, I think I got this for Christmas, or I think I got it for my birthday, actually. Did I get it for my birthday? Like, I'm trying to, like, I don't know. If it's for my birthday, then yeah, it's for my birthday. Well, if not, then, you know, a little text just explains, like, right here. But yeah, Splatoon 3, I absolutely love it. The only downside of it is that when you play Splatoon 3, you do, however, obviously need the online subscription service for Nintendo, which I definitely need to get that going. But when you're playing Splatoon 3 without the membership, obviously you can't play the online, like the online multiplayer. However, you do also manage to explore the main area and also get to play the storyline. Well, I'm not sure if it's actually the storyline of Splatoon 3. I have no knowledge in that whatsoever. I am still trying my best for the fully completed. I think I'm on the third land, like the third part of the story, where well, I'll show you. Like, this is where I am at the moment. Okay, this is the other part of the land that I am on. But yeah, Splatoon 3, I absolutely love it. And also when I occasionally play it, I use these. I also use these for to play Splatoon 3. But anyways, what makes this, you know, what makes me love Splatoon 3 is that I've been seeing like 10 little videos on it here and there, and I've always wanted to play Splatoon 3, but I was not able for it to back in the day, because obviously Splatoon, like the first game, was obviously on the Wii U, which we know how that turned it out. We know how the Wii U fully turned it out, you know, downhill. Like, it was full on downhill. But yeah, Splatoon, I was, you know, obviously interested in it, but back in the day, I was not able to play it since I don't have a Wii U back in the day. But now that, you know, it's on a Switch, even though I didn't have a Nintendo Switch back in the day. But yeah, Splatoon 3, one of the very first games that I've ever actually played it. with the Splatoon, franchise, if that makes sense. But yeah, Splatoon 3, absolutely love it, very fun. The fact that you can make a mess in this game and no one comes in and tells you to clean it up, like that's the fun part. Next game that I have on my Switch, which is a game that I have not played it for quite some time, Star Wars Hunters. So if any of you don't know what Star Wars Hunter is, it's basically kind of like a battle arena Star Wars type of game where you're literally going up against other players, getting the most kills or capturing like a base, A, B, and C base, and basically just like a full-on battle style type of game. I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing a video on Star Wars Hunters, but I may plan for to actually play Star Wars Hunters for the video and show you guys of how this game works. And by the way, if you're thinking about searching this game up, on Microsoft Store or the PlayStation Store, unfortunately, I wouldn't say unfortunately, like, this game is actually an exclusive. It is only available on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if it's actually available, on here as well, but yeah, it's only available for the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I may, do a video on it if I actually decided for to actually, have time for to actually play the game for a video. But yeah, Star Wars Hunters, pretty decent, even though I occasionally rage quit. But even though not like rage quits, but just like saying like I don't want to play anymore. But yeah, Star Wars Hunters, pretty decent. If you're actually thinking about checking out Star Wars Hunters, I recommend you actually go check it out, because the game is also free, by the way, which when I saw the trailer for this and when I saw it in the store saying that it was free, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta purchase it, I gotta download it, and Star Wars Hunters, there it is. Next game that I have loved, which is somewhat of my childhood game that I absolutely love. I also have this game on my Xbox One, which is Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse. And I obviously done a video on this game before, but not on the main channel. Actually, I have actually played this game as somewhat of a Let's Play series on my other gaming channel, Black Knight Plays. And what Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse game is basically where you come back as a zombie who goes by the name of Stubbs, who's basically terrorizing the city of Punch Bowl, eating brains, fully tearing like people's arms off and using them as weapons, releasing a very toxic gas, using a gun as a full-on grenade. And it's very fun. Like, this is one of the very few games where you can actually play as a zombie. Like, I think there's some games out there where you actually play as like a zombie, but Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without the Pulse is basically the best game where you play as a zombie. But the only thing is that I wish there was a lot more to Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without the Pulse, because in the game you obviously play the main storyline, and after that there's no like free roam, there's no like other game modes for the play. However, you do also play with two players on it, like two zombies that you can actually play with two players. But I do wish that there was like more to this game back in the day, because obviously this is like a full-on port from the Xbox version, like the very first Xbox version that came out back in the day, and they brought it like back to life from the dead, because obviously back to life from the dead is like full-on zombie. If you're looking for a full-on decent game where you play as a full-on zombie, then Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse, I would highly recommend it to anyone who wants to play as a zombie in a video game. Next game that I have on my Nintendo Switch is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I completed this game. Well, I'm not sure if it would count fully complete, since I think there's a bunch of other stuff for to do in Smash Ultimate, but I did, however, manage to complete the main storyline, and let me tell you, it was painful. Okay, it was painful. I have gone through pain, suffering, agonizing pain, and agonizing pain to finish like the storyline, and I had to go up against the bosses 3 times, because obviously I had to go up against the darkness, the light, and both of them at the same time, and it was painful. But I managed to finally finish the storyline. I managed to finish the game, and also it took a very long time for me to get every single character for that game, because honestly, when I started playing Smash, I thought you had to unlock the characters throughout story mode, but it turns out there's like a little option where you can obviously unlock all of the characters, and it took a very long time for me to actually do it, but I got all of them, including some of the DLC that I managed to get. I think I got Sans from Undertale, and I also got Sora in Smash, which he is very powerful, and I also managed to get an amiibo for Smash Ultimate, and let me tell you, I have already got Mario. This particular Mario, I've already got him up to level 50, so yeah, Mario up to level 50, and this is the name that I gave the Mario in the game. Yep. Yep, Mario 10, or Mar 10. And by the way, if you're curious as to what character that I use a lot in Smash Ultimate, I actually use Meta Knight, because obviously Knight is in the name, and I am also Black Knight as well, so me and Meta Knight, we're basically, you know, a perfect combination. And by the way, I really need to get Meta Knight as an amiibo. Like, he's the next, like, amiibo on my list to get. But anyways, Super Smash Ultimate is what I got. Next game that I have is Taiko no Tatsujin Drum in Fun. So basically what this game is, it is a full-on, why did I say it is a, like, why did I say it like that? But Taiko no Tatsujin is basically a rhythm game where you have like this big drum. I don't know what the proper name is for it, but yeah, it's basically like a rhythm game where you're hitting notes and stuff. And I have purchased some of the free DLC. However, I have not touched this game a lot. I have not touched this game. I saw it a few times and I'm like, wow, this is a game that I have never played before. Like, Taiko no Tatsujin is not like fully well known here. Well, I think it is, but to some people. But Taiko no Tatsujin is basically like a full-on drum rhythm game, kind of like Guitar Hero, except that, you know, it's not like where you're pushing the fret buttons and like literally full-on drums. And I'm thinking about actually getting like the Taiko no Tatsujin like controller thing, you know, like this thing right here. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting that at some point, but I don't know when. But yeah, Taiko no Tatsujin, a full-on rhythm game I absolutely love. But yeah, I haven't played it for quite some time, so Taiko no Tatsujin, here it is, the drum rhythm game. Next game that I've got on my birthday actually is Terraria. So Terraria, I have obviously played this game before. I still have my Xbox 360 copy, which is over there. But Terraria, I'm like, I already know how to play the game already. Like, I already know of how, you know, some things work, except that in the newer versions of Terraria, they obviously added new things to the game that I haven't seen before on the 360 version. And I don't even know if some of the new things are in the 360 version. I think. I don't know, but yeah, Terraria is one of those games where I actually got on my birthday, and I created a world on my birthday. Like, it literally says the creation date on here, which is the 15th of October, which that is my birthday. But yeah, Terraria, I already know how to play it already, but there's just some bosses that I'm actually trying to go up against at the moment. Like, the mechanical worm is what I'm trying to go at the moment, and I have been struggling to get through that, but I'm still gonna like defeat the mechanical worm. But yeah, Terraria, I've already know how to play the game. Like, I've played this game back in the day on the 360, which again, I still have it on that one, which I'm not going to pull it up, but you've definitely seen that before. But Terraria, I already know how to play the game. I already know the basics of it. Like, my world for it, it's well, it's pretty chaotic at some point. Let's just say my base is basically a big old stick. my home base is basically a big old stick, but I might do a video on Terraria. I do have like a script going in for it at some points, but yeah, Terraria, definitely going to be doing a video on it, so be sure to keep your eyes on for that if I decide if I actually start recording it. Next game that I have on my list, a couple more, and I can say that this video is finally done. So the next game that I have is The Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And let me tell you guys something, okay? I have never played a Legends of Zelda game in my whole life. Shocking, right? I have never played a Legends of Zelda game before. I have never touched it. I have never looked into it. I have never even played a Legends of Zelda game on my Wii before. Although I can probably download a Legends of Zelda game on the Wii. But I have never messed with like a Legends of Zelda game before. And Breath of the Wild is one of the very first Zelda games I have ever played. And it's crazy, like, how they managed to bring the Breath of the Wild game from the Wii U to here as well, because in case if any of you don't know, like, this game wasn't fully new. Obviously, this game, it released it on the Wii U, and then they brought it over from there to the Nintendo Switch. And it's crazy how this game, like, fully works, because everywhere that you look at, like at the mountains and like at the land that you look at, you can obviously like go to it. And it's crazy how the entire game runs on one cartridge, like everything in one cartridge. Like, it's, oh boy, it's amazing what Nintendo can actually do. Like, oh boy, yeah, I'm just shocked, But in the game, I obviously have the Master Sword and the and Link's shield, and obviously some other weapons. I'm still trying my best for the fully 100% completed. I've already, beaten the main final boss already, which was a painful experience as well. And, when I found out saying like, hey, you gotta play the game again, except this time fully 100% completed. I am trying my best for the complete. I am trying my best to fully gear up for the final boss again. And I honestly don't know what happens when you, fully complete the game again, 100% completed. But yeah, Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild, one of the very first Zelda games I have ever played before. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't thought about getting that game just yet, but Breath of the Wild, one of the very first Zelda games I've ever played. Next game that I have on my Nintendo Switch is Untitled Goose Game. The game that I have not played for quite some time, or haven't played it for a video. I don't know why I stopped playing it. Well, obviously because of one certain part where in the backyard where I wasn't able to get like certain things like in a little pond. And yeah, it's been a while since I played it, but Untitled Goose Game, it's nice. Like a nice, especially when like the piano goes all up when something happens, and then sure enough, like nice, peaceful, calm music. It's just like a nice, like a little peaceful game. Like I could just probably like sit there with my headphones on and just listen to like the music from the game as well. But yeah, Untitled Goose Game, I have not touched it for quite some time. I may get back into playing the game again and actually fully completing the game and doing it as a full-on Let's Play series again. So yeah, Untitled Goose Game, very fun, very calm, relaxing with the music, and very different like animation style. Well, I'm not sure, if I would count as animation style or just like the graphics of how the graphics look. Like simple, nice, plain, loving. Next game that I have, I would occasionally play, but also get my parents involved as well. Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune, the game that I would occasionally touch, but not exactly the best at it, since there's some things on there that I did not know. Like some of the words that I did not know. Like, first of all, the thing with me, guys, is that I don't know how to pronounce certain words. Okay, some words on there, they're too fancy for me. So if I'm looking at like a puzzle, if like with words, trying to fill in the letters in, I would not know of what those words are because I have never explored that deep into certain words that I do not know how to pronounce. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune is what I would occasionally play, and also get my parents involved as well. Like literally, I would just be sitting here playing like Wheel of Fortune, and then sure enough, my parents would come in the room, and then like I'm saying like, hey, guess a letter, and then they would give me like a letter that was already on there. I also did watch it, but not on my own time. Like I would literally just watch Wheel of Fortune with my parents when we're eating dinner. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune, it is on my Nintendo Switch, and I've already done a video on it already in the past. But yeah, don't expect me to do another video on it because I'm not sure if any of you guys liked that video. Hey, finally, the last thing that I have on my Nintendo Switch, which is the place that I will be definitely uploading this video for sure, YouTube. Yep, YouTube. I have YouTube on my Nintendo Switch, but I haven't used it a lot since, I did use it in the past where, I would get ready for bed. Well, not get ready for bed. Like, I would just be laying on my dead? What? I would be laying on my dead. Well, I would be laying on my bed. Okay, my bed. I would be laying on my bed. I would set up my Nintendo Switch over to my big TV, which I definitely need to get another dock for that area. I would set up my Nintendo Switch over here and just watch YouTube, and you literally just have like the Joy-Cons as my controllers and literally just like selecting a new video for a watch, and and also the same place where I'm going to be uploading this video. But yeah, the final thing, YouTube. So that is every single game that I have on my Nintendo Switch, and I just now realized that I have been recording this video for 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 10 seconds. Oh boy, my voice is starting to get out. My voice is starting to like go away at this point. And there goes a burp. But yeah, that is every single game I have on my Nintendo Switch. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me go through every single game that I own on here. And if you have a favorite video game on your Nintendo Switch, feel free to let me know down in the comments below on what is your favorite game on a Nintendo Switch, or if you have a favorite game on, on my Switch, that you are looking at, then feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I believe my favorite game for to play on here the most, well, there are a lot of my favorites. Like, they're all my favorites, but I don't have a specific one. But I guess in my favorite game that I would occasionally play is Fuse, because obviously, get to do remixes for certain songs. But yeah, a lot of these, they are my favorite game, and I wouldn't dare for to choose one, because all of them, they're all my favorites. But yeah, that is all my games that I have on my Nintendo Switch. So sadly though, we just spent around the time of this video of me looking at every Nintendo Switch game I own. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video and also want to see me play the first game that I looked at, if you want to see me do that, then feel free to leave a like on this video as well. And hey, if this video actually does well, I may do this again, but this time looking at my Xbox One. If this video does out well, I may do it like this again, but this time looking at every game that I own on my Xbox One S. And yes, I still own an Xbox One S. I haven't decided for the upgrade it to Series X, but I may do that at some points. But yeah, if this video does well, then I might look at that. And also down in the comments below, let me know what's your favorite game that you have on your Nintendo Switch, or if you have a Nintendo Switch, or if you don't, then feel free to let me know what your favorite game that you looked at on here down in the comments below. And also, if this happens to be your very first time checking out my channel, I want you to go ahead and click on that subscribe button today to join the Kingdom of Knights. So anyways, that's the end of today's video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm gonna go now because my voice is starting to slowly give out, and I need to get some water because I do not have water with me. And I will see you in the next one. So until then, goodbye.